Hello, hi esoterica viewers. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the first 2 weeks of January 2026, and I'll be using Disney Villains, Tarot Deck, and Guidebook. I set the intention for an insightful reading for the collective for the first 2 weeks of January 2026. For the first week of January, we already got, is that more than one? Yes, it feels like more than one. 3 cards. Like a few more cards for the rest of this first week of January 2026. What is the energy for the collective? Oh, one fell down. I'll take the top one. It jumped up face up. 2 more cards. There we go. This one also popped up face up. How does this first week end? Just 1 card. This one's closest. I will take that one. The second week of January. How does that begin? Oh. Take the top card. Second week. Collective. Oh, we've got jumpers. Oh, I've got a few here. How does this second week end? Just a few more cards. Ooh. Just 2 more cards. How does this week end? Oh, I felt it. Last card. How does the second week of January end? Oh, that's a lot, but I will take the top card. Okay, let's see what we got. This is the first week of January and the second week of January. Just because you see cards in these positions representing potentially 7 days of the week, know the energy will move at its own pace. Either it will come in fast, it will come in slow, or it will linger, depending on what each of us are creating in our lives and whatever lessons we are going through. Just because you see cards upright or reversed, know that you can pull the positive and also the negative aspects of the energy that's coming in for the collective and affecting all of us. This is kind of like a 2-week forecast of weather, basically. And just knowing what energies are out there affecting everybody and ourselves in all areas of our life, in our love life, in our career, in our travel. You can always pull from either the positive or the negative energies. And if you catch yourself in a moment and you feel like something's not going right, know that you can tap into the opposite of that and turn it all around. It really is just your perspective in any moment on anything that is currently happening in your life. If you're new to my channel, I always read the definitions given by the author and sometimes the artist, because they do work together to create their own interpretation of the tarot. And that is what's so fun about different decks, is that you get to have new energies and new ideas of all of the definitions of the tarot and how they update them for our modern life. So I will read that first, whatever interpretation they put into, because they put their energy into creating these beautiful cards. And then I will channel any other additional messages that comes up in the reading. So let's begin with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. I'm going to read the reverse of it first because that's how it came up. The Ace of Wands reverse suggests a creative opportunity in your life hasn't gone according to plan. Maybe a project at work has been derailed or a creative collaboration has broken down. Step away from the situation to figure out what went wrong. Things may still be salvageable if you come up with a new strategy. If you're feeling the positivity of the Ace of Wands and the upright position, it indicates major opportunities to show off your creative prowess are headed your way. This is a great time for brainstorming because you're feeling inspired and full of great ideas. Pursue creative projects with positivity and enthusiasm. Your potential is limitless. Ah, that's beautiful. I love that. And that's what we want. The beginning of the year is to tap into this beautiful energy of new manifestations for ourselves. The Two of Wands is the energy coming in next, and I will read the reversed energies first. When reversed, Two of Wands shows you've been caught off guard or unprepared for a situation, such as your magical opponent turning himself into a germ and infecting you with dragonpox. If you're feeling bewildered or blindsided by a sudden change, take a moment to center yourself, assess the predicament, adapt as necessary, and keep your eye on the prize. If you stay focused, you'll navigate through this and come out on top. Recenter and refocus. In the upright energies of the Two of Wands, you're being presented with a decision, as this is a card of the Wands suit. This decision involves travel, creativity, or ambition. Two of Wands is a positive card, letting you know each option in front of you has its own merits. Whether you decide to take on a master wizard in a duel, explore the markets of Agrabah, or make a bargain with a sea witch, you're sure to have worthwhile adventure. I feel like that's more of the energy for the beginning of the year. This new energy, it's a new year, it's exciting. So let's keep that momentum. And then it's the Magician. Here we go. He is the master manifester. The Magician is a figure with limitless raw talent and creativity. Like the Magician, smooth-talking Dr. Facilier is a flashy conjurer and powerful sorcerer who stops at nothing to achieve his goals. In the upright position, inspiration is everywhere. You're feeling creative, unstoppable, and ready to conjure up your wildest dreams. Embrace the creative impulses that come over you with flair, because now's your time to shine. Seize the moment. The Magician Tarot card indicates it's time to harness your potential and put your hidden powers to good use. In the reversed, skilled at sleight of hand and trickery, the ambitious shadow man, Dr. Facilier, will do anything for power and riches. But the Magician, when reversed, advises you to resist the urge to turn ungrateful princes into frogs. Nefarious shortcuts and shady double-edged deals will surely backfire on you. Work hard and stay focused to accomplish your goals, and leave your friends on the other side out of it. Ooh, interesting. The Magician has all of the skill, the talent, the resources to create and manifest anything. That is this energy that is going to come in and help us to manifest whatever was exciting here in this first 2 days, first beginning part of January, and help you to make it real and to give it the momentum that you need. So hopefully, even if you were feeling the reverse of this energy, that in a few days you'll get yourself recentered and fully tap into that and go forward with positivity and create an amazing 2026 starting right here in this first week. The next energy coming in is the Eight of Cups, and it's upright, so I'll read that first. Eight of Cups comes forward when a dream once achieved isn't quite as fulfilling as expected. You worked so hard for this, and now that it's in your grasp, you're still not satisfied. Take some time to think about what it is you really do want. In the reversed, Eight of Cups indicates you have a tough choice to make. Something in your life has reached a tipping point. Will you keep spending energy on this, or is it time to move on? Only you know the answer. Trust your gut feeling. The Eight of Cups comes up with a lot of emotions. So cups are emotions, and now we're presented with all these feelings. And it probably has you spun out about, did I go in the right direction? Did I make the right decisions way back here? And am I pursuing what I really want? So here's a moment of pause to just really reflect. Is this who you really want to be, who you want to become? Sometimes change is very scary and it feels uncomfortable, but often when you embrace that, you change and you grow and you really do step into and become the person that you really want to be. So take this time, take this moment, because all this momentum is going to just keep pushing you and you're going to feel it right here in this Eight of Cups. But just take some time for yourself and really reflect, because this is when you're going to be able to make adjustments and to clarify what it is you really do want in life. And we've got the Strength card coming in next. This is a Major Arcana card. So that's going to be very helpful to bring you through this manifestation and this process. Strength. Brutus and Nero are Madame Medusa's enormous crocodile sidekicks. Despite their imposing size, might, and muscle, little orphan Penny isn't afraid of them. The tarot card Strength carries the lesson that true power doesn't come from crocodile-like physical strength, but rather from courage, inner resolve, and compassion. In the upright position, though you may not find yourself faced with actual crocodiles, Strength is a positive sign that you have the determination, good sense, and outright gumption to meet any challenge head on and come out on top. For best results, channel Penny's bravery, kindness, and perseverance. This card is also assigned to persuade and guide others gently, and a warning against using force or ultimatums to get your way. In the reversed energy, when reversed, Strength represents an unhealthy or unbalanced relationship with leadership. Madame Medusa isn't particularly nice to Brutus and Nero, and this eventually backfires on her when the crocodiles change their allegiance. If you find yourself feeling powerless or dejected, this card is a reminder that you have more power in this situation than you think you do. Pick yourself up and be brave. So that's definitely coming off of this feeling emotional overflow here in the Eight of Cups energy. So tap into your own inner resolve, because you have the grace and the fortitude to transform and manifest the beautiful life that you do want to experience. Okay, in the next energy, the Knight of Swords. In the upright position, the Knight of Swords represents someone who's willing to risk it all in active pursuit of their goal. Though illegal poaching lands Percival McLeach on wanted posters, he remains determined to add the rare golden eagle Marahut to his collection of endangered animals. This tarot card is a sign that it's time to be bold. Act now before your opportunity flies away. In the reversed energy, just as McLeach lashes out at others when he's frustrated or thwarted, the Knight of Swords reversed represents someone prone to irritability who doesn't care about the consequences of their behavior. This card advises you to stay calm, be patient, and consider your actions carefully. Swords are your thoughts, your ideas, and knights have this energy to just run straight into the battle. So think of this as someone who's very quick talking, and they are ready to argue and fight for their way of thinking. Be careful if this energy has you oversharing about whatever this is and all of your feelings here that you were processing. Just know that that energy is lurking there. But as Swords card, you will have the knowledge and the insight how to use your words and your ideas properly. The Page of Cups coming in next. That's interesting. Okay, so another emotion card. In the upright position, the Page of Cups represents someone shy and gentle-natured, like Captain Hook's first mate, the bumbling Mr. Smee. Though Mr. Smee lacks the ruthlessness of a typical pirate, his fierce loyalty to Captain Hook is endearing. Sometimes this tarot card suggests an important message about love or friendship is on the way. Keep your eyes peeled. In the reversed energy, Mr. Smee often plays the role of peacekeeper and seems to be the only one who can calm Captain Hook during his volatile tantrums and outbursts. The Page of Cups, when reversed, represents someone whose emotional immaturity is exhausting to others. A little self-control goes a long way. Work on responding to situations rather than reacting impulsively. Okay. So here we end the first week of January with a lot of energy and then calming it down and trying to rein yourself in. Rein in all of this energy that is just going to hit us all in all areas of our life. So here we have a little bit of assistance if you tap in to that positive energy instead of reacting poorly to anything that happens on this journey, on this path, on this wave of energy that's coming in. Jump into the next week with the Seven of Swords. Okay, in the upright position, the Seven of Swords represents sneaky behavior. Are you trying to get away with something? If not, an unsavory character may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Trust your instincts and stay vigilant. In the reversed, the message of Seven of Swords reversed is clear. It's time to face the truth. Acknowledging the reality of a situation can be difficult, but it's the only way to move forward. Honesty is the key to your success. Ooh, okay. Sevens are often challenges. So in the swords, this would be using your intellect, using your wit, and figuring out how to control whatever the challenge that has come up and to get through it with grace. You have all of these energies as you come into this next week. The Knight of Wands is the next energy coming in. Upright. Whether she's transforming herself into an impressive assortment of magical creatures or scheming up ways to trick and outwit her arch rival, Merlin, there's no denying the marvelous Madame Mim is a creative, tenacious spellcaster. The Knight of Wands represents someone who, like Madame Mim, puts bold action behind their creativity to manifest their desires. This tarot card encourages you to act on your ambition and trust that your ingenuity will lead to success. In the reverse energy of this card, though magical and spectacularly powerful, Madame Mim is easily frustrated. She's prone to stomping her feet and throwing tantrums whenever the wizard Merlin bests her, and she doesn't immediately get her way. Reverse, the Knight of Wands represents someone who's become upset and discouraged because their goals haven't been instantaneously achieved, and they've lost focus as a result. This tarot card advises you to rein in your disgruntled energy, calm down, center yourself, then use your ample creativity to adapt and get what you do want. The Knight of Wands, excited energy with a lot of talent for manifesting. And as long as you stay positive, you can still tap into all of this Wands energy, this manifesting energy, and continue on your journey to creating your best life. And what a beautiful energy coming in next. This is confirmation that your manifesting will support you. The Queen of Coins, upright. The Queen of Coins is smart and calculating figure who cultivates material abundance for herself. As the owner of a pawn shop, Madame Medusa exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit of the Queen of Coins. This card represents prosperity, success in business, and a happy home life. In the reversed energy, just as Madame Medusa's obsession with the devil's eye diamond leads her to lose her closest allies, the Queen of Coins reversed indicates an imbalanced relationship with money or work. Have you been busier than usual lately at work? What areas of your life have gotten less attention because of this? Take a look at how you're spending your time and try to find a better balance to prioritize the things that matter most to you. So you might be seeing success coming in from whatever you're manifesting, but just make sure that that it's worth it. That whatever you're manifesting isn't taking you away from the whole reason you're trying to manifest success or abundance. That you do give time for yourself and for your loved ones, and the reason that you do anything. Why are you creating? Why are you manifesting? Why are you gaining all this success? Why are you working so hard for it? Hold on to that. And it's great to see her sitting and resting in this moment. Let's continue with the Three of Wands energy. This is in the reversed, so I'll read that first. Three of Wands reversed suggests you might be thinking too small. Don't sell yourself short. Think bigger and make grander, more ambitious plans. Whether you scheme to take over Mount Olympus or turn the hierarchy of Zootopia on its head, give it your all. Your potential is infinite. That's funny. Okay, in the upright position, the Three of Wands indicates success comes through collaboration and cooperation. Now isn't the time to try to do things all by yourself. Even the best villain needs a little help from a trusted sidekick now and then. You have great opportunity in front of you, but to make the most of it, you'll need to work with others. And that actually speaks to this Queen of Coins, who's all of your manifesting has gained you some success, but it's not to your detriment to ask for help or to allow collaboration to achieving your goals and your dreams. The next energy, the King of Cups. In the upright position, the King of Cups is a charming, caring, and kind leader with a strong moral code. This tarot card advises you to stay true to yourself and keep your emotions in check. Lashing out at others as ill-tempered Captain Hook would won't benefit you, and outbursts will only attract the attention of the dreaded crocodile. Stay calm, compassionate, and collected. In the reversed energies, have you been struggling with self-confidence lately? Reverse, the King of Cups represents personal insecurity and the emotional turbulence it brings. The truth is we're often our own biggest bullies. Resist the urge to think negative thoughts about yourself. After all, you're not a codfish. You're smart and strong. The King of Cups is the master of their emotions. There seems to have been a lot of that energy, that message coming up. So again, here's another one. You've reached some success and some abundance, and now you're hopefully working and collaborating with others. And here's this opportunity to be magnanimous and wonderful, and especially grateful to anybody who helps you along the way. In the next energy, it's the Devil, but it is reversed, so that's great. The powerful, mysterious Chernabog exerts a potent influence over his dancing minions, who are content with their fate as they're thrown into the volcanic fire of Bald Mountain. The Devil Tarot card represents vice and destructive behaviors, but reminds you that, like Chernabog's minions, you have a choice whether or not to participate in them. In the reverse position, the Devil reversed indicates you're freeing yourself from a situation or behavior pattern that's been holding you back. The chaos is over, and Chernabog is being sealed back in the mountain for good this time. Cut the cords of old attachments that are no longer good for you and step into the future feeling hopeful and unencumbered. It's natural to be apprehensive about letting go of what's familiar, but the Devil, when reversed, is a positive sign that you're doing the right thing. Well, that's good. Okay. In the upright position, the Devil asks you to examine your own behavior. Could you be sabotaging your success? If you're feeling tempted to overindulge in vice, the Devil is a reminder to consider the potential consequences of your actions. Chernabog summons his minions with dazzling displays of power, but their allegiance proves to be their downfall as he tosses them into the fiery mountain. Learn a lesson from them, be discerning, and don't let yourself be deceived by empty promises or distracted by instant gratification. I really do like seeing the Devil reversed. It just means we're freeing ourselves from things that do not serve us in our path, in our journey, in our life. So tap into that, look around at your life and see if there's anything holding you back and let it go. There's energy here to help you do that. The next energy, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords indicates you've recently been through a difficult time. Unexpected setbacks can be demoralizing, but don't let them derail you completely. This situation is salvageable. Don't despair. In the reverse energy, you know what you have to do next, but you're stalling. Dragging this out is only making it more stressful for you, and resisting the inevitable won't benefit anyone in the long run. Take the next step forward and trust it's for the best. That is probably a wobbly kind of feeling, especially when you are changing and transforming and letting things go. Just trust your decisions. One step at a time. That's all we can do, is just move forward one step at a time. And that is going to be the energy of 2026. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to happen this year. And I will do a channeling about that later. There is just energy and power that's going to come in that we all need to tap into to get to our best selves, our best lives, because that is the energy that's going to be gifted to everyone. And you can live your life on default, or you can actively tap into these energies and use them to manifest the best life for yourself. Wow. This is so on point with everything that I have been tapping into and feeling. So I'm really excited to see this kind of synchronicity. I'm going to pull a card from Money and the Law of Attraction cards from Esther and Jerry Hicks. I asked for some clarity for the collective for these first 2 weeks of January. Oh. I can deliberately choose to feel better now. Not only does the thought you are choosing right now attract the next thought and the next, and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you'll find yourself more often in alignment with the pure positive essence of your own source. And under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. Ooh, that is so beautiful. I love this. That is the message, that we are our own creator. We are our own magician of our lives. And take control of your journey. Don't live your life on default. Choose and decide. Every decision that you make brings you more into alignment with the life you want and to who you want to be. I wish all of us the most amazing 2026 and the best life for you and me and everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, subscribing. It really does help to get this message out to more people who need it. Thank you for finding me. I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, bye for now.